Hey guys, Kyle McElhaney coming at you from Manhattan, Kansas with your November 19th WOD. So November 19th, what day is it? What day is it? What day is it? What day is it? It's Wednesday, day after pay period. And usually for most people, day after pay period is just like, whoo, man, finished off Tuesday strong or not strong, whichever it is your preference. And you're just like, I want to take a break, relax just for a second. But something big about today and every Wednesday after a pay period is a team kickoff call, right? Team kickoff call, which I think is a very underutilized asset because when we look at a lot of our phone calls, with business calls, doing calls with 12 diamonds on them or whatever. You got calls about sports performance. You got calls about this. You got calls about that. You got webinars promoting Advocare. All these are awesome. You got to make sure you're using it. And I think these are being used properly. But don't forget about the pay period kickoff call. And the reason I say don't forget about it is because if you can get a prospect on the phone on your team and they see that, hey, this is your team, this is what you're part of, and there's people that are accomplishing things, that are succeeding, that are getting rookie bonuses, that are hitting pin levels, that are recruiting, that are within a couple months of just starting the business, it's motivational. It's exciting. It really starts to rev people up. Because like, well, shoot, if they did that, and they've only been doing this business for 4 months, where can I be in 4 months? If they're doing that well, I can do that well. It makes it a lot more relatable once you start getting those people on the calls. And you can say, hey, I know so-and-so that was speaking. I know this person over here, that person over there. And when you start telling them their stories, you're not just getting that third-party credibility, but you're getting fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, because we got so many people on these kickoff calls that are sharing their success, that are sharing their excitement, that are sharing what they're doing, that you're getting a lot more layers of credibility. You're getting a lot more validity in there. And so your prospect gets excited. So that's good. So make sure you get your prospects on there. Second, make sure your teams are getting on there. And continue to invite people. You never know when that person is just like, you know what, I've been sitting at advisor for 4 periods now, and I don't really want to do anything, not do anything crazy. But then that one person says, hey, I just earned an extra $500 this pay period. And you never know when they got a bill come in the mail that was for that $500 or that $1,000. And I was like, you know what, if I was actually making that, it would bridge the gap of where I am right now. So invite your prospects, invite your team members on these calls, and third thing, make sure you're on the calls. That's a big one. You got to make sure you're on the calls as well. Because what happens when your prospect comes up to you and was like, man, that story was awesome. That guy now gets to be a work from home dad. And you're just like, oh, yeah, I was not on it. You just invalidated everything that you worked for. Or I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else during that time. I didn't hear him say that. You invalidated everything that you just worked to build. So for these pay period kickoff calls, 3 people on there: prospects, your team, and you. So Wednesday, that's just another impending event. That's another time to share Advocare with somebody. It's another time to get yourself plugged in, another time to get yourself charged up and reinvigorate your team. So don't overlook the pay period kickoff calls. Get excited about them. Your team will get excited about them. Prospects will get excited about them. All right, let's do this thing. Talk to you guys later.